Wait to see if we get some more people in here. A little bit later, so hopefully we'll get a decent number of people. Ooh. Take this off, actually. Well, we got somebody in here at least. All right, if we go like a few more minutes, if no one else stumps by, I'm just going to end it. This is a little bit later, so I don't know, hopefully we get some more people. Oh, looks like we got another person. Oh, back down to one. All right, looks like we got a few people here finally. What's up, Glad? Yeah, all's going pretty well. Hope you're doing good as well. Yep, just another little, just kind of impromptu live stream here. Just because I was bored and I really don't have much really going on at the moment, so I figured, hey, maybe we'll just go live again, see if we get some more people in here. Oh, apparently you can start polls. That's interesting. I'll wait a few more minutes. If no one else really shows up, I'm just gonna end it. So far, it's been pretty quiet. Oh, and looks like we're back down to one viewer. Thanks for sticking around, person. Oh, hey, Jason. Finally, someone else pops up. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Yeah, another little impromptu live stream thing for tonight. Just because I don't really have much else going on, so I figured why not just go live again, see how it goes. There's kind of something like an important, something that I kind of want to ask because for the YouTube, and I just want to wait till more people get here. What do you think of the Melvins? Always try to get into them, but have trouble. The Melvins are weird. They're a very weird band. I like a lot of their albums. I like when they're kind of more of a sludge metal band. Houdini, Stoner Witch, Senile Animal. I like those albums, but they're really all over the place. They have stuff on that's more kind of noise rock. They have stuff that's more like experimental. They have stuff that's kind of more drone and ambient stuff. So really, they are kind of pretty hit or miss for me. And they also have a lot of albums. They have 25, 26 albums, something like that. It's crazy, but yeah, I do like a pretty decent chunk of their catalog. Hey Jake, how's it going? Yeah, I do like the Melvins, but yeah, they're very all over the place. That's for sure. So yeah, basically pretty much the same as the first live stream. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them down below. Or if you just want to hang around, shoot the shit, feel free. If you just want to quickly stop by and say hello, then feel free to do that as well. Doing good. That's great. Love to hear that. Love to hear that you are doing well, my friend. Yeah, it's finally getting warmer here, which is nice. We had a cold front here for a few days, which was kind of annoying, but yeah, it's getting warmer now, so I guess winter's kind of coming to an end, and that's nice because winter's fun and all, but eventually you just can't get bored of it. You watched the Chris Barnes podcast on Garza? I have not. I don't think I've actually. I think I've only seen one episode of Garza podcast, and I think that was when he had internal bleeding on his podcast. But other than that, I'm not really much of an avid watcher of Garza, but I'm definitely very curious to see what Chris Barnes has to say. Do they talk about the infamous E, or do they just kind of gloss over that? Is this like a new thing, or is this like something that just happened? I'm actually gonna look it up real quick. 1 day ago. Oh yeah, this is brand new. Wow. Holy shit, 2.5 hours long that is. Wow. Whew. Yeah, no, I'll definitely watch it because I'm very, very curious to see what they're going to talk about. Metal Church versus Testament. Ooh, some band versus band. Very nice. Probably Testament for me. As much as I love Metal Church, I think Testament is probably the better band of the two. Now, if we were just comparing like debut albums like from these bands. If we were talking about just like the Metal Church's debut versus the Legacy, I probably would have to go with Metal Church's debut. If we're talking about like the Dark versus the New Order, actually don't know that one. That one would be difficult, frankly. But yeah, I think Testament probably wins this one for me. Been listening to anything new recently? Like in terms of like new releases, or just like stuff that's like new to me, because I'm always like kind of looking for like new stuff. I haven't like listened to anything super new as of yet. I have like a bunch of bands, like for me just scrolling through like Metal Archives and stuff, that I have like just bookmarked here on my computer that I need to check out. I did listen to like a couple newer releases that both came out this year, both of which honestly were like not that great in my opinion. So I just kind of ignored them. It was a good listen, just came out. Dude was super humble and chill. All right, yeah, no, I'm probably gonna watch it because I'm just really curious to see. I'm just really curious to see. Chris Barnes is just kind of a fascinating character to me. I mean, I don't have anything against him, like as a person. Like, I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy, you know, in real life and everything. But good Jesus Christ, his band sucks. Remind me again to never make bets like that with my friends ever, please, because Jesus Christ, that hurt so bad. Ugh. Yeah. Anyways, enough of my fucking 6 feet under the trauma. Actually, okay, so kind of something that since we got like a few people here, I think I might just throw this question out. So I obviously do discography rankings here on this channel, as I'm sure you all know. And I have a few like bands that I have kind of planned out. But here, let me just pull up my list. I have a few. I've already kind of selected the bands that I'm going to do for the next few discography rankings, but I'm just really not sure like what order I should do them. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong list. Here, where the heck where is it? Come on, load, you stupid bastard. Come on. Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ. By the time this thing's done loading, Jesus Christ will have returned. Anyways, so I do have the bands that I'm going to be ranking next selected out, but I'm just not really sure in the order I want to do them, and I want to get your guys' input. So the bands I have selected are Deeds of Flesh, you know, California, brutal, technical death metal, really, really solid, consistent band. Gojira, Raven, like classic new wave British heavy metal, and Sabbath, the Japanese like black thrash band. I think I'm gonna postpone the Gojira ranking because those of you who watch my buddy Levi Thrash Maniac 99, you'll know he just posted his Gojira ranking like not more than like a week ago, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I might postpone that a little bit just because I don't want to make it seem like I'm like, you know, just like stealing his ideas or like copying him or anything like that. So probably gonna leave that one on the just put that one aside for now. But the other three, Deeds of Flesh, Raven, and Sabbat. I love all three bands. I think all three bands are awesome. I'm just not really sure which ones I want to do first. So I want to get your guys' input. Like, what do you think I should do? Ha 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 ha! Jason, you're so funny. Ha 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 ha. I mean, if you want me to do it first, I'll do it. I just don't want to seem like I'm stealing Thrash Maniac 99's ideas. That's a thing that happens a lot. Honestly, I find is that I want to make videos like talking about like I'll find myself being like, oh, I want to make a video talking about, like, I don't know, my favorite thrash metal albums, and then someone else posts a video about discussing their favorite thrash albums, and I'm like, fuck, can't do that now because because again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm copying people. So yeah, I mean, again, I do really like all three bands. I thought about doing Sabat first, but I kind of was like, okay, they're like blackened thrash, and the last discography ranking I did was Razor, who are just kind of more straightforward thrash. So maybe doing like a thrash, like a black thrash after a straightforward thrash act is maybe not necessarily the best move. Just because I kind of like try to space out like genres a little bit. Like I try to do like different genres each discography ranking, so I'm not just like repeating a bunch of bands like death metal or whatever. So maybe that, but the other two, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, I know. I just, if you guys have any input on that, I would definitely be appreciative. Have you gotten to Edge of Sanity? I have, in fact, gotten into Edge of Sanity, and I quite enjoy Edge of Sanity. Yeah, no, Edge of Sanity, they're awesome, like, progressive melodeath, I guess, is probably what you'd classify them as. I know, I love them. I think they're awesome. Now, like, dude, Purgatory Afterglow, that album absolutely kicks ass. Crimson is a banger. Spectral Sorrows, Edge of Sanity. Dan Swano, freaking mastermind, frankly. Absolute mastermind. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, that I'll definitely do an Edge of Sanity ranking one day too. That's going to be a fun discography to go through. Also difficult because Edge of Sanity is pretty consistent for the most part. Moon Tower by Dan Swano was a gem. I still need to listen to Moon Tower. I've heard like nothing but praise for it. Like I still need to hear it. But I've heard it's amazing. Like I've heard people basically describe it as like if Rush made a death metal album. So I feel like that's a recipe for amazingness. One guilty pleasure band that I love. I don't really think I have. Like, I don't feel guilt about like the stuff that I listen to, which obviously you shouldn't. If someone makes fun of you for the bands you like, well, fuck that person. But guilty pleasure. That's actually kind of tough because again, I don't really feel like guilty about like any of the stuff that I listen to because I'm very open about my fandom of like bands that like maybe some people might see as a guilty pleasure, like Steely Dan or something. I fucking love Steely Dan. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I think they're absolutely amazing. I don't know, maybe Manowar a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm like ashamed in a war or anything, but they're just incredibly cheesy, and their outfits are absolutely ridiculous. They are like the most unintentionally homoerotic band that's ever existed. But I mean, their early stuff, I mean, it's like just solid classic heavy metal slash like kind of power metal-y. I don't know. Manowar is awesome, at least for the early stuff. Necrophobic versus Dismember. This is an easy one for me. Definitely Dismember. Necrophobic's solid, you know, blackened death metal slash. I don't know. I don't know if I really call like a lot of their stuff like even blackened death metal. Really, I feel like a lot of their stuff is kind of just more melodic black metal, to be honest. But I still like them. And again, Necrophobic, grossly consistent band, but